UFC. Nate Diaz, 37. Tony Ferguson is 38 years of age. Diaz taller by an inch. Both fighters weighing in at the welterweight divisional limit of 171 pounds. Nate Diaz, slight underdog tonight. Ferguson, the favorite, will have a reach advantage of half an inch. UFC 279. Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC. Timex watches have taken a licking and keep on ticking since 1854. Diaz out of the southpaw stance in white. Ferguson will switch up the stances. He is southpaw now in black. Ferguson was training for a 3-round fight and had an abbreviated training camp. Diaz had a full training camp for a 5-rounder that was to be. Ferguson corner not liking that back turn.
Well, he's done that like 3 times already. He overthrows, and then Diaz almost ends up behind him. But he's so out of position, Diaz can't counter.
Good left-hand connection by Diaz.
Now he pointed at him. That was a good combo there by Diaz. That was nasty. That was fast.
By Ferguson. Or a straight right hand, I should say. Leg attack lands for Diaz.
Drop his leg. Don't turn your back.
Diaz keeping that shell tight as usual. Good right hand for Nate.
Nate cracked him with that right hand.
What Ferguson can't do is try to just box with Diaz. He's got to keep kicking.
Nice sequence for Diaz at the end of the round.
Look at that bleeding of Tony Ferguson's shin.
They didn't even touch it.
Yeah, they weren't able to get it.
Right there with that Diaz check. And you see Nate has now passed John Jones for the 9th most significant strikes landed.
Pass Nate Diaz.
We have such an unorthodox style. Good right hand now.
The problem is it's hard not to start watching. Ferguson landed.
Good inside leg kick from Ferguson.
Ferguson's having a much better round. First round was relatively close. But this one, Tony Ferguson has fought well to this point. But I mean, something's landing from Diaz.
Fight that Nate Diaz was expecting tonight.
Sure. Way different.
Oh, big right hand connection and now a combination.
Good left hand by Nate.
Slight pause between the 1 and the 2.
The 1 is just to set up the 2.
Yeah.
The 1 just reaches there so he can turn his shoulders over there. Tony's having success with that inside low kick. He's chopping right. He did it again. Tony is so damn tough. He will go shin to shin with you all night long just to try to break you.
If Ferguson can follow up with that here in round 3.
Oh, that left right leg is really beat up. Oh, good right hand over the top by Nate. Well, Rafael dos Anjos really took advantage of that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tony is just attacking those legs.
Ferguson beating up those legs.
He sees the success and look at that right shin.
Shin's beat up.
Oh, and a big right hand connection now for Ferguson. Round 3.
Oh, it was inside leg kick to Ferguson.
And outside. Oh my goodness. Straight shin to shin.
Yeah, he is. Oh!
Diaz takes a breather. Ferguson uses the opportunity to attack further.
And I think a lot of this is Diaz being frustrated.
Hold your hand, Tony.
Right? Ferguson is not where I expected him to be.
spinning attack from Ferguson, unable to land. Uppercut appeared to partially connect on Diaz. Now an elbow from Tony. Body kick from Diaz.
It really is just in the reactions of Tony Ferguson. He's got to slow down his reactions a little bit. He's fighting a good round.
Couple of absolute savages, fan favorites. Going out of here about a minute to go in this third round.
Oh my goodness.
There's your head, body, leg discrepancy. Ferguson mixing up his attack beautifully, especially in this third round. Lands again.
Keep your head moving. Keep your back off that cage. Now walk up. Now put your head down, Tony.
Waning seconds of round 3. Good connection by Diaz. Main event rounds for, but we have arrived at the main event rounds.
Well, his corner was telling him to recover beginning of this round. So obviously they're a little bit worried about it.
Well, it's the pace too. It's the way they're fighting. It's constant movement.
To go in round 4. Ooh! Left hand connection for Diaz, lands again. Caused a stumble from Ferguson.
When he gets your skirt alongside of the octagon, and he can let his punches go.
Ooh! Big onslaught from Diaz.
Another hard low kick from Ferguson, but that was checked. Oh, good shots to the body by Nate.
Big start to this round by Nate Diaz. Nice body
Left
shot
hook to the body.
Diaz with some nice subtle stance switches there.
You see it. Fire together.
Oh, good work by Diaz to the body and then up top. And now we finally hit the floor.
It's tight.
He's got a guillotine.
It's tight, Joe.
He's got a deep. He's got a deep. That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Diaz submits Tony Ferguson.
Wow.
Wow.
The first time he shot, Nate jumped on that guillotine, pushed it up high so Tony can find his arm.
First finish for Nate Diaz since he submitted Conor McGregor at UFC 196. The fight world belongs to Nate Diaz tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of the 4th round, declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Nate